What's up, guys? Welcome to Heartworm. This is a game that just came out recently. Let me just make sure. This, it's supposedly a lot like Resident Evil. You could hear from the music and also the graphic style. Oh wow, look at that. I think I'm gonna go with the retro. Actually looks kind of cooler. Tank controls, modern. I think I'll keep it modern. Hopefully it will allow me to still use tank. Aiming, modern, tank. I'll keep that modern. Yeah, keep that on, subtitles on. But yeah, so it's supposed to be like Resident Evil, Silent Hill type game. And I don't know what it's about, so let's begin. Heartworm. The clock strikes. 4 p.m. or 4 a.m.
Hey, sorry you haven't heard from me in a while. I've been busy trying to find out about this place. You're not gonna believe me, and I don't even know if I really believe it myself, but I guess a part of me must, because I'm going. It's far, on an abandoned road, a few miles from that power plant in the mountains. It was hard to find anything about it. I started on message boards, and I ended up in a chat room talking with people who know people who know people who've gone. They said a lot of crazy stuff, but the one thing that they all agreed on is that in that house, there's a room that can take you to the other side, to see the people that you've lost again. The thing is,
So she lost someone.
no one who's gone has ever come back, and that's why I'm writing you. Not for advice, not to get you to talk me out of going. Actually, by the time you read this, I'll already be there. I just wanted to let you know, in case I don't come back. That way you won't be wondering where I've gone.
Ooh, Black
Either
Widow.
way, you don't have to worry about me anymore. I'm sorry, but I don't have any other choice. I just can't keep going on not knowing.
Who's she talking to? Is that the house? We will find out. So everyone who goes to the house ends up going missing. They never come back. Got it. Movement guide. Left stick moves you around. You can run by holding on my controller, square. While moving forward, if you are using modern controls, you will always run. And the joystick will control your speed depending on how far it is pushed. Got it. Interaction and equipment. You can interact with many items in the world by pressing X. Some will stand out more than others. You can equip or use some items you find, such as your camera. After you picked it up, open your inventory with triangle. Select the camera and then select the equip action. Yeah. Oh wait, the modern controls work with like the D-pad. Interesting. But it's not tank. It's kind of weird. Will you take the camera? Yes. Oh, snap. So that's where you change your outfit. Got it. What's this way, huh? I'm not leaving. I came here for a reason. I'm not turning back now. Just gotta check. I don't need anything else from the car. All right. Well, let's make our way. A lighter. I don't need to use this right now. My favorite lighter. What else we got? Cigarettes. I really need to quit. 35mm film for a camera. Wait, I'm getting used to the controls. Camera, 35mm SLR camera. It was my grandfather's. Well, let's. Wait, what did it say? We got combined camera with film. Add mod. What do I mod camera with? Lighter. Alright, fine. What are the smokes for? Is that like healing? Equip. Cool, got my camera equipped.
Sometimes I wonder if I spend more time thinking about death than the average person. My grandfather died a while back. I know it happens to everyone, but it almost feels like I'm obsessed. It's frustrating.
Okay, that's just.
No matter what I try, my thoughts always circle back to the one thing I can't control.
That's how you aim.
My own mortality. I came all the way out here not knowing if I'll get the answers I need. I just hope it's worth it.
What's in the grass over here? Can't go in the grass. What's on the side? There's a pile of cut wood. It looks like it's been there for years. It's solidly blocked off. Not getting in here. What's on the side over here? Diary. Pleasure Beach 1. I finally went to explore Pleasure Beach today. It's been on my list forever, and the forecast was perfect. But, unsurprisingly, I ended up in over my head. When I got there, everything was pretty normal. There were folks on the shore having a picnic, enjoying the beautiful summer day, and the usual kids messing around on the playground across the street. I grabbed my camera, locked my car, and started making my way across the land bridge. It took maybe 30 minutes to cross, longer than I expected. The island seemed to be completely empty, and so I began searching through the abandoned homes, confident in my solitude. So many of them were destroyed. Roofs and walls collapsed from years of disregard. Some houses so decrepit I couldn't even enter. But there was just enough left that I began to really feel bad for these people. They had no time to pack and leave. Family photos were strewn across floors, and belongings were still packed in drawers. I even saw a table that looked like it had been set for dinner. However, many years ago, my sympathy turned into suspicion as I ventured further. Many of the houses had the same red graffiti in their attics. Markings and symbols I had never seen before. I assumed it was just from kids messing around, but something about it began to trigger my paranoia. I noticed the sun was setting as I reached the end of the residential area. It was strange. I could have sworn it had only been a couple of hours. The last time I checked my watch, it was before noon. But now the clock read 7:30 p.m. I brushed it off as just losing track of time. It was frustrating. I hadn't even gotten to half the town. But I knew I had to head back. The land bridge would be submerged soon, if it wasn't already. Sure enough, as I turned the corner to where I had entered earlier, I was greeted by nothing but the sea. The entire land bridge was underwater. I was stuck and alone, or so I thought. It'd be nice if they kept playing the music. Put it on a loop. Give it a little nice little ambiance. This isn't the way I need to go. Yeah. There is a power plant over there. I see. Road closed. Something going on over there that they don't want us to get to. Oh. Maybe I should check the front door first. Let's just check it. It's probably going to be like, this door's boarded up or something. It's locked. Notice condemned. The windows are all boarded up. It's too dark to see anything through the cracks. Got it. Alright, we'll go in through that door. Let's see. I like how it's actually like 3D with the aiming. And then here it just looks like the Resident Evil like JPEG in the back, and the trees are like 3D in the grass. But I like that. Looks pretty cool. Alright. Wow, that's a big ass doorway. Survival guide, flash. Oh yeah, I have flash. Some areas are too dark to see without help. You can use the camera flash without consuming ammo by not aiming and pressing right bumper. Diary, Pleasure Beach 2. It was darker than any night I could remember. The island was far enough off shore that there was no light pollution, and in almost no time I was wandering in pitch blackness. It was cold too. The breeze coming over the water contrasted heavily with the mild weather earlier that day. I didn't have much of a plan, but I knew that if I was stuck, I would have to find a place to stay warm. I made my way back to the house, which were much, much more terrifying in the night. I turned to look down the street and froze mid-step. I could barely see due to the lack of light, but it looked like another person was standing there, right in the middle of the street, staring at me, motionless. I tried to rationalize, but in that situation, my sanity was already being tested. I called out to them with a strained hello, praying to God that it was just some teenager and not whatever nightmare my mind was conjuring. No response, no movement, nothing. I looked around and noticed some of the windows in the attics of the house looked like there was dim light coming from them. Candles, maybe? But I had been here all day. I didn't see anyone. It didn't make any sense. As every possible scenario, none of which seemed to end well for me, raced through my head, one rational thought broke through and reminded me I had my camera. I could trigger the flash on the man without using the little film I had left to illuminate my surroundings. I was so scared I almost didn't want to. What if there really was something there, and using my camera would only alert it to my presence? Finally, I pressed the flash trigger. Everything around me lit up, and I saw nothing. The figure in the road was gone. The light coming from the window, gone. It was just a silent, long-dead town and me. The rest of the night was uneventful. I used my camera flash to navigate the ruins, found the closest house with 4 intact walls, locked the door to one of the bedrooms, and fell asleep against the wall. I woke up the next morning and booked it back across the land bridge. I don't think I'll go back to Pleasure Beach. No, I do not think we will. We're not going either. Oh, we got a code here. Turd. Nothing useful in these drawers. Closet's full of junk, nothing important. Resident Evil door. Door sequence. So smoke. Fresh cigarette. Narcissus and Golden. What a name. Herman Hesse. He thought that all men trickled away, changing constantly, until they finally dissolved, while the artist created images remained unchangeably the same. He thought that the fear of death was perhaps the root of all art, perhaps all things of the mind, perhaps also of all things of the mind. I can't read. We fear death. We shudder at life's instability. We grieve to see the flowers wilt again and again, and the leaves fall. And in our hearts we know that we, too, are transitory and will search for laws and formulate thoughts. It is in order to salvage something from the great dance of death, to make something that lasts longer than we do. Perhaps the woman after whom the master shaped his beautiful Madonna is already wilted or dead, and soon he, too, will be dead. Others will live in his house and eat at his table, but his work will still be standing hundreds of years from now and longer. It will go on shimmering in the quiet cloister church, unchangingly beautiful, forever smiling with the same sad, flowering mouth. This room is noticeably better kept compared to the others. Yeah, this is probably a save room. So many books. If I had more time, I would enjoy it here. Yeah, this is a save room. Would you like to save your progress? Yes. Survival guide, item boxes. Inventory space is limited. Item boxes can store items until you need them. Each item box is connected to every other, so they all share the same items. It's best to only carry what you need. What? Some film in here, just like the old Resident Evils. Open a box and you see there's stuff in there already. Oh, you can only have 24 at a time. Alright. Let's put this back. I don't know what the cigarettes do. Let's see what they do. Maybe combine. I'm not in the mood. Maybe that's how you heal? Old books and knickknacks litter the shelves. Nothing important. What about this? Warm, soft candlelight like this always makes me feel surprisingly calm. A statue with the missing head. It looks ancient, like something you'd see in a museum. There's something to say about this instrument. No. That's an instrument, right? Yeah. Violin. Alright. So that's the savior. Oh, what's in here? Alright, just having a look. Just a look-see. What the fuck? I barely saw what that was. A pretty big fireplace. Well, oh shit, we go walk inside. There's nothing in here, but probably gonna have to put some logs in there. The cabinets have rotten food scattered throughout them. Did they leave in a rush? You couldn't pay me to open this fridge. Not my first rodeo. Well, let's check out what that was. Father's Journal 1. I finally put the pieces together the day you asked where John was. At first I was confused, thinking maybe you forgot his exact address and wanted to send a letter. I laughed and replied with the address of the home our son had been living in for the past 2 years with his wife and our new grandchild. I won't ever forget the look you gave me. Perplexed and confused, you asked, "What is he doing there?" When I told you that he moved there for his job, the expression on your face darkened. I could tell that something wasn't adding up for you, but you just slowly shook your head and walked away. How could you forget that? I knew we were both getting on in years. Forgetting little things was understandable, but we had gone to meet our granddaughter only months ago. I wanted to believe it was just a momentary confusion. To this day, I still wish I was right. So, losing their memories because they're older. Backyard's completely overgrown. Okay. I guess nothing. I think it's called Alzheimer's. I think. Will you take the bandage? Not yet. Let me see what's over here. Combining. Select an item in your inventory, choose Combine from the context menu, and select a second item to combine it with. For example, you can use bandages and antiseptic on their own, or combine them to create a first aid kit, which heals for a larger amount. So this is antiseptic, and this is a bandage. And then examine for cleaning wounds. Not very effective on its own, but works in a pinch. Then this, a standard self-adhesive bandage. Let's combine. Combine bandage with antiseptic. Not sure how this is going to make me feel better, but I don't have many options. Discard? Why is that even an option? Not in this type of game. More junk, half boxed up. Just some dining ware. There are a lot of doors. An air conditioner. I would have left it too. I hate moving these. More old nasty furniture. The painting looks like it would disintegrate if I touched it. Can we push this? Let's stay on the first floor. What's up? All these paintings seem to be of the same place. A massive library. Got a little fireplace here. Father's journal too. We went to see a doctor today at last. It's hard to make it out all the way to the city. When we were younger, it seemed like such a charming idea to have a house so isolated. It was our own little world. Now just getting groceries in town is a hassle. I made the appointment and made sure you were ready to go. I could tell you didn't know why we had to. You didn't think anything was wrong. I've always had my head in the clouds. I'm fine, you're overreacting. You would tell me over and over. I didn't even want to think about whether you remembered the reason why this was necessary. We're waiting on the scan results now, but based on how you were with the doctor, I'm not hopeful. You had trouble answering his questions and kept looking to me for answers. God, why is this happening so fast? I held your hand over the stick shift as I drove home while you cried softly to yourself. I can't help but hate myself for thinking it, but I think we're close to the end. How did this happen so quickly? Only months ago, the sounds of your singing filled the house as you tidied up, did the dishes, cooked us dinner. Now you barely get out of bed. Something inside of you has broken. Half the time you look at me and see a stranger, but you won't acknowledge it. You just turn over in the bed and try and go back to sleep. I wonder what you dream of. I hope it's of the last fragments of our beautiful life together. This room is a mess. Most of the books are destroyed. So you came in here for that journal. I guess so. All right. About this, I think this is the front door. It won't budge. That makes sense. Looks like somewhere I'm going to get attacked. Surprised to see a mostly intact mirror. Yeah, that's a big ass tub. The tub is caked in years of filth. Antiseptic. Another thing I'm not doing, opening the shower curtain. Ugh, I need to start sleeping better. I'm looking rough. Nothing in this world could convince me to use the bathroom here. I'm just waiting for the enemy to pop out. Time to go upstairs. Survival guide map. You can access the map from your inventory or press back. New areas you enter are automatically tracked and you can gauge their level of completion based on the amount of static covering them. If there is still static over the room, there's more to be done there. That's pretty cool. Every survival horror game should have that. What is this? Bedroom poem. Only a few days to notice how you used to be. The changes were... Wait. Only a few days to notice how you used to be. The changes were minor at first. Forgetting your ring, leaving your keys, staring into nothing like you knew it was coming. And I saw it all too late. The bed you were buried in, trying not to be seen. Ghosts in white coats, what a terrible thing. Strangers' goodbyes, dreams of hearing you sing. The hour burns forever, 12:15. That's a good poem. The bed would be nice if it didn't smell so bad. Nothing I care about in these drawers. So far, I'm learning a lot about the people that lived here, and it's pretty good. Pretty good storytelling so far. Not this girl's story. I already forget her name. But the father and mother, I guess, that lived in here. I don't know if there's a hatch at the top of the ladder, but it won't open. But I could already see myself, feel myself getting the story and feeling for them. $12.15. I gotta remember 12:15 though. Locked. I don't even know. I'm just going all types of places. Damn, we're deep in this place. We haven't seen one enemy. Father's Journal 3. I am alone in this house now. All I have left are the keepsakes of a long life together. Oh, Rose. Looking at your young face, smiling and laughing on grainy film is a poison that sours my heart by the day. Seeing you alive, but knowing you are gone is more than I can bear. At least I have our memories. Is that all that's in here? It's a weird bathroom. See, I want to go back because there was like an opening. I should just look inside. This is a big library. Processing your grief, moving past trauma. Lots of dusty self-help stuff here, but the bindings look untouched. This shelf is completely empty. Okay, so we need 12. Switch hand. 15.
Huh. 12:15.
I unlocked it? Where's this go? Oh, that's dark. Is that Rose? More unsettling old paintings. What's this? Oh, this is supposed to be like human mannequin. Am I playing Luto right now? Not sure why they even needed all these mannequins. To scare you. The balcony looks like it's barely held together. I'm not going out there. Let's go up. That might be locked. It's locked with a pretty heavy duty on one at that. Okay. Good to know that that door is there. In fact, let's try and take out the map. Okay. So, inactive, exploring, that's what I'm in. Static is incomplete. Yellow is connection. It's pretty good. Probably should have saved just in case something happens to me. Alright. 12:15. How do you shoot so much video? Nice desk with nearly every inch covered in tapes. This wall is all 8mm and 16mm that was transferred to tape. These go back decades. Tons and tons of home videos. More than I've ever seen in one place. That's all the memories. This whole side is trips, vacations, and events. Rose baby shower, John and Rose carnival, Rose Beach, 1985. These are categorized by person. The largest section is titled Rose, followed by John, and a number of smaller sections. Did they ever stop filming? A lot of these are blank, brand new even. Maybe whoever lived here had plans for them. What's this? Will you take the emblem part? Yes. A painting, the name Rose is engraved on the bottom. It feels beautiful and sad at the same time. Am I about to run into an enemy? Nope. Well, we got an important item, I think. So I feel like it's a good point to just save it. Probably put away the antiseptic. That's in this room, right? Overwrite existing save. Oh yeah, I probably should have did this first. That looks like a flea. We'll put this away. Emblem part. We'll hold on to it. Key item, we'll hold on to it. Alright, let's bounce. I want to try something. Is this Rose? Yep. I'm gonna go down there in a second. I just need to, I want to keep searching the upper floors. It just looks like a spot where the enemies are gonna start coming. So let me just finish searching around this place. Locked. Hello? All the nice hardwood furniture rotting away. What a shame. Guess the person who lived here didn't think about what he was leaving behind. The drawers are mostly empty aside from the occasional dead bug. Empty pill bottles and some serious medical equipment. Oh, hey! Will you take the attic key? Yes, I will. And I know exactly where that goes. It's hard to say if these clothes were ever nice. They're mostly mold now. Just junk in these boxes. Empty pill bottles and some serious medical equipment. I think I read that. A huge bed draped in stale sheets that haven't moved in years. Imagine having stale sheets. These are old but pretty stylish. Too bad they're falling apart. So I guess I'll go use the key for upstairs. Maybe I could use the key here. Let's see. Use. It's an attic key. Duh. Well, let's go to the attic. Which would be this way. Use. Unlock the door with the attic key. I don't need this anymore. Discard it. Yes. That's some Resident Evil. Heartbeats when you go through the door. Torn paper. The message seemed hastily scribbled. If this is real, if this place is what they say it is, I don't even know how I'll feel. Will it answer the questions that I and everyone who has ever lost someone have spent so long asking? And what if it does? Will that change anything? If I don't come back and someone finds this, I tried my best. Wow, from what I can make out, the view is breathtaking. Why is there a fridge up here? Maybe I don't want to know. Music's interesting. What? Don't look down the hole. There's an empty relief where it looks like an object would fit. I got one. Can't use this here. Alright, so I have a piece of it, clearly. And I gotta combine the two parts together. Which will take us to the basement. Alright. Basement, here we come. Oh God. controls are a little weird. Because you gotta reorient the analog stick when the scene changes. Survival guide pushing. You could push some items to reveal new areas. When you are close to a pushable object, a prompt will appear. Move towards the object while holding the button to push it. Uh-huh. Got it. These shelves are fully stocked and everything is covered in a heavy layer of dust. A couple's lifetime supply of creamed corn. Gross. Alright, let's go through here. Pantry. This is quite a stockpile. I wonder if they were survivalists. All expired, what a waste. Quite a stockpile. Alright, where's the enemy at? All expired, what a waste. Yeah. The enemy's gonna pop out here. I just know it. Nothing to say. The damp hasn't been kind to any of this. The damp. Oh. The music just restarted its loop. What am I doing? I'm so confused. Oh wait. There's a lot of furnaces. The winters must get cold. Or they're burning bodies down here. Oh, it's over here. Father's Journal 4. I have to get up early to finish packing. But I can't sleep. I heard ungodly noises coming from the attic. Going to take a look. I haven't been up there in years. Not like I have anything left to lose. Yeah, we'll take that. And then we'll combine. Yes, sir. Heart emblem. Combined emblem part with emblem part. And an intricately carved wooden emblem depicting a heart wrapped in thorns. It's pretty cool. Alright, looks like a rough stone. Where's the enemies at? I know you're coming for me. There's no way you guys will just let me run through here unscathed. Okay. Save that. Alright, we're going up to the attic. No one to stop us. No damage run, almost complete. Why is this one on the ground? Not sure why they. Okay. All right, let's turn in our homework. Placing the heart emblem into the slot seems to have unlocked the door. It's a nice looking
The
door.
air feels colder all of a sudden.
Something has changed. Clearly, you're on the other side of the room. Oh, is this Silent Hill? Oh, got it. Yep, you're in Silent Hill type shit. Oh, this is a long stairway. Or staircase. I'm in a different world. Can't click on anything. That was totally broken. It won't turn. The door looks weak, but there's nothing behind it. Guess we'll go back up. Can we jump over at one point? I'm confused. The door looks weak, but there's nothing behind it. Okay. What do I have in my inventory? Am I supposed to take a picture of the door? No. We'll just go back up, I guess. Oh, snap. I just got him, right? What? Am I dead? Oh, shit. What is happening? I don't know if it was a picture that got him, or if that was supposed to happen. I have no idea. Oh, he's behind you. Get up, use the camera. Oh no. They pulled her in. What is this? Now we got some Dark Souls place. Is that where I came from? That
What
thing
just
is
happened?
Huge.
All those stairs and what was that thing chasing me? Now I'm somewhere. If this is the afterlife, it's not what I was expecting. Regardless of my expectations, I can't go back the way I came.
Yeah.
Good. I'm not leaving until I get answers.
Let's take a look at some of this. I don't know if I've ever seen so many books in one place in my life. I can't see where the top of the shelves end, if they even do. It's heavy one open, seems jammed. There's a slot here. It looks like something can be inserted, and it's vaguely reminiscent of a picture frame. I wonder what the screen above it does. Maybe I could find something that goes in here. Yeah. Oh, what was that? Let's check this out first. Massive ancient looking tome with pages torn out of the middle. I can't make out the text. The letters look like nothing I've seen before. Ah, a little save room. Oh, we're gonna save it here. And we're gonna end it right here. That's Heartworm, the beginning at least. If you're watching this, I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. See you.